go. Live chat, remember the guy, do. What's going on here? First time doing a live. Come on, right, so, what have we got going on here? So, move that, yeah, do that. Anybody turned up yet? Oh, there's 2 in the chat. Can you see the chat? How do you see the chat? I've never done this before. All messages. I don't know what I'm doing here. First time. We live and we learn. Clean. Anybody here? It says there's 3 in the chat, but I don't know if there is. Smash a thumbs up if you're there. Can we see who's live? No, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Can you hear me live and clear? Whoever this one person is. Drop us a comment if you can. Three people in the chat. Can you hear me live and clear? Can you hear me? Does it sound okay? First time I've ever done a live on YouTube. Like this, so... yeah, bear with me. Bingo. Where's the... that's there. There. Rubbish there. Couple of people in now. Can you hear me? Give us a thumbs up or even a comment if you can hear me. I'm going to start doing more of these lives. As long as the feedback's alright on them. How do I see the comments? Do they just appear? Chat filter. I don't want to hide out. No. No. Top messages. No. Just guessing no one's message, that's all. God knows. God knows. What does that button do? Green screen. Whoa, don't want green screen. I want to see what I'm doing. Lighting on. What's these? Retouch. I don't want to do none of that. None of that. None of that. Go on, drop us a comment if you can hear me live and clear. We're just doing a scrap day for Christmas. Nine in the chat. Come on, one of you must like or comment if you can hear me. Let me know. Can you hear me? Is it live and clear? Anybody? Thumbs up, maybe? Can you hear me? Say to myself every year, I'm gonna sort my scrap out as I go along instead of leaving it all till the end of the year. I never learn my lesson. Thing is, I And when I'm dropping my stuff off, I'm usually doing it in between jobs. I just throw it in and then book off to my next job. Oh, have we got a comment? What does that say at the bottom? Add a sticker. I don't want a sticker. Can you hear me? Let me know. Somebody, please, drop me a comment. Can you hear me loud and clear? Or am I just talking to myself? Sounds. Clean. 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 That's where that went. Be looking for that. Keith Webster, you legend. Thank you for letting me know. I lost that a few weeks ago. Well, a few weeks ago, probably about a month ago. I ended up buying a new one. Turns out we're in my scrap pile. Got a spare now. So, just having a Christmas sort out of scrap. So basically, this last week I break up on Friday for Christmas, and I've decided. I always don't. I don't fully book this weekend just for emergencies, and I can get to things then last minute jobs before Christmas. But luckily today nothing's come in, so I thought no point me sitting on my ass or going Christmas shopping. That's the last thing I want to do. I thought I'd come earn a little bit of money, come down to the your unit and sort my scrap out. And if I've got time, go get it weighed in. But we'll see how long it takes us. There's a fair few bits to get through. Not as much as usual, to be fair. But I did a weigh-in maybe summertime, springtime, so it's probably only about half a year this time, rather than a full year's worth. It's a brand new clip, that. In fact, put that in there. Clean, brass. Going in there. Right. Anyone watching do scrap? How far do you go when you're sorting your scrap out? Do you just weigh it all in as one, or do you do it as a? Or do you separate it all like me? So I separate my brass, brazery, my clean copper, and my dirty copper, which got fittings and a bit of paintwork on. That missed the bucket completely. Please help spread the word. Smash that like button. Helps push it out to the algorithm and all that malarkey. Right, all in there is done with. Get rid of that box. In the bin. Right. Chances of this coming off. Half it. Getting cut off. No, I don't want to go in there. Fittings. everyone breaking up for Christmas this week, or are you working right through until the Christmas next week? Let us know. Let us know in the comments below. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Get rid of this one first. That's all dirty. All dirty in our breath. So what we've got, the brass fittings. What we got? We've got commenter. How's your back, buddy? From one boiler fitter to another. Honestly, the last few weeks it's been absolutely a nightmare. Last week, when were it last? Yeah, Monday last week, I had to move a 10mm piece of glass, which was 1200 long. It's probably the heaviest screen I've had to move for a long time, and my back had gone the day before. I was in so much pain. Managed to do it just, but it's a I can't get the words out. It runs in the family. My dad suffers with a bad back now. He was just a window fitter, fitting car windows for auto glass, and his back went all the time. It still does, but I think I've got it as well. The amount of aches and pains I have, still feel it either side of my spine, there and there, just kills. But yeah, it's not nice. It's not nice at all. I wouldn't wish a bad back on anybody. That. What would you class that as? Dirty pipe with fittings, but it's got cement stuck to the back of it. Would you put it in dirty copper? Definitely not clean copper. Or would you put it in brazery over there? You even see me over there, you can't, can you? Let me twist that a little bit. I'll move you. I'll move you to that. Is that better? Better. That's a little bit better. What would you do? Would you put it in? If you didn't have the cement on, I'd just throw it in with the dirty. Okay. Go in the dirty. Have you seen this? Probably common with your older engineers, but it rip out I did a few weeks ago. Central heating system. You might have seen it on Instagram, or did I put it on YouTube? Can't remember. So a 10mm pipe, microbar pipe. What they've done, you've got a 15mm piece of pipe, crimped it down, put the two 10mm pipes into it, or yeah, I think 10mm. Yeah, 10mm pipes, and then just filled it with solder. It's held for, I think customer said it would have been about 40 years, might have been longer. But yeah, that's definitely got cut out because we've upgraded it to a pressurised system. But just mad how people used to get away with stuff like that. Because if I tried doing that now, even on a gravity fed system, I guarantee you it'd leak. Also, when I'm doing my scrap, is I have a little tub here, which when I come across any fittings, caps or anything like that, that can be saved. I will do. It's no wonder I go through so many caps, because don't take them off before I put them in the scrap pile. I'm forever buying new ones. But now, I'll get them all back. Give me this out. Flexies. Nobody likes flexies. Can't be arsed with the angle grinder anymore. I did have one of them Milwaukee ones, but it's just not as good as it used to be. So we do it the old-fashioned way, and no doubt somebody will moan. Oh, see, I'm doing it wrong. Don't forget to smash that like button. It helps push it out to the wider audience and all that maintenance stuff. And that, my friend, is why you should wear goggles when using an angle grinder. Because little splinters always seem to hit your eye. Oh, happy days. Oh, happy days. Ah, 2 cap ends there. 1 bit of pipe. Well, 2 bits of pipe, technically. Perfectly good. Can be used again. Yet they've been sat in his garage for months. Really not sticking me eye, that. That's really hurting. Oh, I've definitely got something stuck in my eye. That hurts. The angle grinder that question now after doing that. Wow. Man goes blind on live on YouTube. We're all over the press tomorrow. Alright, 30 copper. One that can't be asked. Sorting. That's me. That bucket there is can't be asked bucket, so it's got a bit of everything in it. Wow. Oh, it really hurts. Dear me, dear me, dear me. Dirty. Oh, wow, my eyes. My eye. You know what? I might have got doctors about this, you know. Oh, so it hurts. Hurts. Here you are. We're okay. We're okay. We'll be fine. Can we get that nut off there? Yeah. In there. Also keep my brass taps. We've got a separate tub for here. Go in there. Oh my god, that's so hurting. Wow. Oh, what's not stuck in my eye? Where is it? Trust me, I don't want to show you my eyeball, but just got a little splinter or something stuck in my eye. I'm using the angle grinder with no glasses on. Yeah. To be fair, I don't usually do it at Christmas. It's only because I've got a day of doing nothing. So I usually do it maybe like spring, summertime when the prices are a little bit better. But it's not too bad at the moment. I think it's about 4.5, 5 for a ton. I might be wrong. Oh fuck, that really hurts. Wow. It's really hurting. How far do you go with yours, Bobby? Do you sort it all out, or do you just weigh it as it is? I do. I think I do it right. I don't know. I'm probably wrong. So I have this wheelie bin here, which I just has the majority of stuff in. It's mostly dirty copper, fittings, flux fittings, anything with paint on, any pipe work with paint on. Sorry, that goes in this tub because it tends to be the biggest tub. And you have this smaller one, which is getting there now, which is just clean copper. So it tends to be straight lengths or offcuts of pipe, which goes in there. I then have a brass taps. So all my taps, my shower valves and all that go in there. This is my brass fittings, all go in that one. And then this tub is my can't be arsed tub, to be honest. I tends to be bits of pipe with bits of brass on. But should that be going in with my dirty? I don't know. Usually cut it right back. Brass clean, mate. So yeah, so like me painting pipes and fittings, can that go with my what was there? Can't be arsed tub, which has offcuts of pipe with bits of like a nut on the end of it, and the odd fitting here and there. So does that go in with brazier? Anyone want a Sentinel filter? Put it in with brass. So that, like that, so I've got a brass fitting with a bit of copper, put that in with brazier, or do I take, or would you take it off with that bit of pipe and put that in with brazier and then that in with your brass? I don't know whether I'm going too far with it and wasting my time or whether I'm doing the right thing. Shower pumps as well. What are your opinion on shower pumps? Worth putting in? I'm not going to strip all the copper out of it or anything like that. So would you just put that in with like your brass? Or does it go, I've got a feeling they go on their own weighing, don't they? Pumps and motors. I'm going to put it in the tub with the brass fittings for now. I'll probably get taken out. Because I only go like once or twice a year. I always forget how to split it up properly. No, separate it, mate. The odd olive and that goes into brass for me, and I'll strip it right down. Shower pump separate, right? Okay. Cheers, mate. That's every day's a school day. That went. Never mind. Now we can go. Pardon me. Depends on what scrapper you use, but EMR like to separate different prices stuff. Yeah, I got EMR as well. I used to use one called Infinity Metals, but it last, I think, it might have not been last year before. I went up, got all my scrap ready, went up there. There was a guy sat in a van with a dog. And Bailey said shut the place down. So God knows what happened there. God knows. What are we doing here? Come on, there we go. Here we go, here we go. Unos, dos, tres. Do you wear your flexes in? That is the question, though. Used to use Thistle Metals, Glasgow, and moved an EMR down the road. From what I've been told, EMR at the moment are one of the best prices. Doesn't matter. Not worth the effort. Flexes usually connect them with baller fix into brass bag. Straight into my bucket then. All adds to the weight, I suppose. That's going in there. That's that. So I went to a little job this morning. I want your opinion on this, whoever's in the chat. Went to a job this morning. Come through last night. Oh, the day before, sorry. You'll go have a look at a leak, well, a suspected leak from a bathroom shower waste. Water's never come through the ceiling, there's no stains on the ceiling, but there's a crack below. So, it's the week before Christmas, right, bear in mind. Do you really want me cutting a hole in your ceiling when there's no physical signs of a leak? In my opinion, it's not leaking. There was a... I've got... The boards felt a bit springy. So I think it's just the plaster boards dropped, or the latten plaster, one or the other. And it's cracked. So I need a plasterer. So I was only there 15 minutes or so, maybe. So I didn't charge him, because I was going... It was originally, because I said to him, if it is the shower tray, I can have a look before Christmas, but I won't let to carry the job out till after Christmas. And so I just went as a quotation, so I didn't charge him. Would you have charged him? Would you have put a bill in for a call out, even though you were only there 15 minutes? Because I'm not going to get a job out of it, because I'm obviously not quoting it now because there's no leak. Let us know. What's the fucking tap minutes? That does not want to go in there. Where did that go now? Where did you go? Where did you go? Oh, one more. Never mind. One will not hurt. That's going in there. The one I can't. Will you slide all the way down? Sounds like movement and wouldn't charge till... Yeah, exactly. I didn't get any tools out of the van. It's just literally a waste of my time. That's the only downside, but I suppose that's one of the downsides to being self-employed. Right, can't get it off. Not wasting time. That can go straight in. Cut that off there. I need to stop doing that over there. There's two that's going in there now. I must have swapped a lot of taps on one job because there's loads of tap connectors in there. Sounds like, yeah. Do they know it's Christmas time at all? I don't think what job I went wrong where I swapped this many tap connectors. Oh, taps. God knows. At least. There's more, there's even more. What's anyone up to today? More chance of a repeat business, for being honest, and charge. Exactly, I've done that many times. Even when I've been to like an elderly lady's house and her pressure's low, and all it needed was to top the pressure up, I've not charged them. Even though they've tried giving me money. All I say, just next time, just make sure you use us. Just think about us next time. And I've had full bathrooms from doing stuff like that before. Where if I'd have charged her or charged them today, call out of 60 quid, anything from 40 quid to 60 quid, whatever, and then they'll probably thought, that's expensive, that'd been here 10 minutes and he's charged me 60 quid. They probably won't use me again. So yeah, you are right. Be honest and it will reap the rewards eventually. Completely full. Completely full. Frustrated. Hang it all in there. Hang it all in there. Same with that. Cut the arse. Can he be bashed? I think this year will be the lowest scrap. Like I say, it's only half a year. But we have got a cylinder, which that's another question for Bobby. You do scrap. Cylinders. Is it really worth it taking the jacket off? And if so, what's the easiest way of taking the jacket off? Heard of people putting vacuums on top, but I've never done it myself. He's got a radio in here. Have a dance off. Have a dance off. Crap. Really need to have a sort of this garage. It's very messy, as Borat would say. Have a good Christmas and New Year, mate. Love the videos. Subbed Reg Watcher and got a few ASVs. Having services to do today. Mate, Bobby, thank you for watching. Your support does mean a lot. So yeah, happy Christmas. And a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Sorry, mate. And I, like I said, does appreciate the support I get off you guys. So yeah, much love. Thank you. And thanks for commenting and giving us some advice on scrap as well. All the best. Hope you and the family are all well. Keep that. We'll keep that magnet just in case. Right. What we got. Another stop end. Cylinder, defo strip, usually use a scraper or a hacksaw blade, cut it into sections. Right. I might do that for a laugh. Let's just do it. Let's strip the cylinder. Let's get this flown through. Got this stuff to do, that stuff to do. Some bits that are falling out there, and then get that cylinder stripped down. Should be exciting. That in there. There. 22 cap in there. They're expensive, them as well. No wonder I went through so much of them. Anyone new to the chat, to watching, drop us a message. On with a scrap day today. Just before Christmas. Give myself a nice Christmas bonus. I think my eye's better now anyway. Anyone that were here before, I got seen it in my eye. That one there. That is there. That one there. Cap end again there. See what I mean? Like cap ends. Go through so many. And then every time I need one, never got one because they're all in the bloody scrap pile. That's lead. Right, lead. What would we do with lead? Have we got any lead? I don't know. I think I've got any lead. What I'll do is this is my lead pile. That's our rubbish. Right. We've acquired a new tub. That is now lead. Which we'll put in that gap there. Let's clear some of this, that's all. Dirty. There. That's really shower seal that I keep. We're end up getting damaged. Right, what we got here? That's tight. That one's going in the brazier there. See if that'll come off there. Probably not. Probably not. Hey, we've got 3 likes. Whoop whoop. Anyone that's watching is not subscribed as well, please do subscribe because we're on the road to 12k and it would be amazing to hit 12k before Christmas or before New Year. I think I need like 990 something. No, not 990. What am I on now? I need 90 something to get to 12k subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Not wasting my time, it's getting cut off. And then I'm got a pretty clean bit of copper. Cut that. up and have that clean copper rather than razor. So what? I'm not going to try do them ones. The same fittings, I think, off the same job that last one did. And there was no chance of undoing them. Laser shite. Hello mate, good to see you. Love a scrap day. It's your own bonus paid to yourself. It is, mate. Honestly, I don't usually do it at Christmas. To be fair, I usually wait till later on in the year when prices are a little bit better. If anyone's in the plumbing game, these Rothenberger new slices are shite. Don't get yourself any. Yeah, like I was saying, usually wait till later on in the year. Prices tend to drop at Christmas. But I think they've held a little bit better than they used to. And the only reason I'm doing it today is because I've got nothing booked in, so I thought I might as well utilise the time, go get it weighed in, get a nice little Brucey bonus before Christmas. Part-time plumber, full-time scrapman, that's what I say. Electrifying. That's going in that one. That over there, if you've just joined, is my can't be arsed tub. I just can't be arsed sorting it out. I've got the same. It keeps riding. Yeah, I got these. I got given them from Plumber's Tools on TikTok, and they were okay at first. 22 don't use as much, but obviously the 15. I noticed it just like spinning for load. And I seen Rothenberger rep at Tool Fair in Harrogate earlier this year, and so I found out there were some of the original ones got recalled, so he gave me another one. So this 22 one is no, this isn't the new one. This is the old one. So I've got two now, 215. No, yeah, 215 and 122. The 22 one is the original one, which has been recalled, or they've changed the spring in them. Basically, the spring wasn't doing the job as it should be. The 15 one, though, that I got given from Rothenberger as a replacement, probably no better, to be honest. Still spins, still the blade still gets trapped in, pushed down in place. You got to get a little screwdriver and pop it out. It was made in. Seems to be just me, but you working today also? No, I'm not working today. Well, I had a little job to go to this morning, but I didn't end up doing anything there because it was just it was just went as a quote, but didn't really have to quote because it wasn't a leak. It was more of the plaster was knackered, rather than anything to do with any plumbing. But it's not the end of the world. yeah, so no work on today. But what I intend to do this week before Christmas, I don't book up all my jobs, all the days, sorry, just so if anybody does ring, I can jump on it straight away, go help them out before Christmas. It's nice to wind down before we have 2 weeks off this time. So I'll break up on Friday, and then I'll be off then till the 5th, I think it is. So yeah, we've got plenty to do over them periods. The videos are still going to be coming for YouTube. On Monday or Tuesday next week, I'm going to be fitting a boiling hot water tap at my own house. Unfortunately, the electric's not been done for it yet. I need to get the electrics done for it, but we're going to rig it up with an extension cable. We'll get it working, get it tested, and then we'll have to unplug it and choose it as a normal tap for now until the electrician comes in the new year. It is what it is. Right, that's seems to be all that sorted. Let's see what's in there. Nope. A little bit closer. Just got that tub to sort, and then I've got a tub in the van which I need to bring in, which I meant to bring in, I forgot to sort out as well. Gary, does the price drop right before Christmas, or does everyone do the same? The prices usually drop at Christmas because the scrap merchants realise that people are coming in to get the Christmas bonuses, so they lower the prices. So it's better for them, they don't have to pay out as much. I usually leave it to like spring, summertime, but just because I've had this day off and I've got nothing else to do, and I really didn't want to go Christmas shopping, I thought I might as well come earn a little bit of money. I reckon if I can get 400 quid ish, I'll be happy. Drop us a comment of what you think it might be. It's January. Yeah, it tends to go up a little bit at January, but I don't think it's dropped as much. I've not checked, to be honest, but from what I've heard, it's not dropped as much as it used to. Scrap's seems to be keeping its value, but it definitely will have dropped a little bit coming up to Christmas. It always does. Cut that fitting off, and that's clean copper. That one. He shoots, he loses. You go. Yes. Moss got down there, they just dropped that bit. Go on there. Hold tight the man down. Hold tight the man down. Monster, if you want to sponsor the channel, get it in. It'll be great. Like Monster are going to sponsor me. Again, can't be asphalt pile. I enjoy doing scrap. I enjoy sorting it out, but when you got tubs like that, after a bit it gets a bit tedious, and then I get to the point where I'm like, I can't be arsed. I just start throwing things in the can't be arsed box, basically brazier. I've got dirty copper, I've got clean copper, I've got lead, I've got brass taps, I've got brass fittings, and then I've got brazier. Like I said before, can't be arsed box. Honestly, mate, I was that close. I was looking for jobs, at moving, stopped changing career. I've done it a few times, to be fair. Worse one when I did that bathroom. I don't know if you'll have remembered. I was sat on the stairs. I was nearly in tears. Tyler had ruined this bathroom and not run away, but I've kicked him off the job, didn't pay him, but I obviously had to foot the bill of putting it right again. I lost money on that job, and it was the first time something like that had happened at that scale, anyway. And I was that close to leaving. I wanted to pack it in. I just thought I'd see everyone else. They seem to be a bit better off than me, and a lot less stressful. So I'm like, why don't I just go work somewhere else? Go work for somebody, not work in a different, completely different environment. Not plumbing, change of career. Yeah, I think if who did I speak to now? I spoke to my partner, and I spoke to my dad about it. And I think they kept me in it. And I also spoke to, on camera, I opened up a little bit in that video. I think if you remember rightly, I sat on the stairs and I opened up, and I had a lot of supportive comments. And people even private messaged me and text me and stuff, and spoke to me and said, keep it up, I'm a good plumber. And stuff like that would just makes you realise it's not every day is that bad, and it can only get better. It can't really get any worse than it was at that moment in time. So yeah, I'm glad I stuck to it, and I think if it wasn't for social media and what I've built, I probably would have done. Yeah, probably definitely would have done. So yeah, thanks to you guys, I'm still here, still cracking away. And that were a good few years ago now, actually, that job. But then I did have a little... Wow, look at my eye. Whoa. I did have a little job, not a little job, a little fiasco, should we say, earlier this year. I don't want to say depressed. I wasn't depressed. I was just down in the dumps. And I just felt like just giving up. Yeah, just had enough of it all. Just the stress of plumbing, the stress of being self-employed. I was getting paid from jobs, paying the bill off, and then I was in that much debt from months before, the tax man. I was just getting nothing. I would come in at the end of the week, not being able to pay myself a wage because I'd mismanaged finances, not run the business properly, took too much money in the past out of the business, which wasn't mine to spend, wasn't mine to keep. It was for paying merchant bills, paying tax bills, and it all built up to this year. And yeah, the one day I was driving my van and I broke down. I was sobbing my eyes out because I just didn't know what to do. But yeah, I'm opening it up on camera on YouTube and doing that. What a thing. Anyhow, yeah, but I learned from the lessons and realised that I can't just keep spending money willy-nilly and pay myself extra when I'm a bit short, because in the long run, I'm just going to be worse off like I was. So I'm back on my feet now. Business is building, getting back to where it once was, and we're heading in the right direction. We're not there yet, far from there, but we're definitely heading in the right direction. Definitely. So yeah. No, I'm getting all emotional. We're going to crack on, because that's a big tub of scrap to go through.
this come from? That garage conversion that I did a few weeks ago. Not garage conversion, cottage conversion I did a few weeks ago. I had Lee from LR Heating helping me out. And it's not something I've ever done before when I'm doing a job. And he sorted all the scrap out for me there and then. And it works so much better. Like, I'm not having to mess about as much as I usually am with when I do it. Cheers, Steve. That means a lot, honestly. And like I said before, I wouldn't have been still doing it if it weren't for the support I get off you guys on YouTube. Because out of all the social media channels that I run or do, the one I enjoy most is YouTube. And that's why today I chose to come live on YouTube. And I think I'm going to start doing this more often. I want to start doing as well when I'm doing like a bathroom, setting you up on a tripod like you are here, and just crack on with the bathroom. But I need a bathroom where there's no pressure, there's no time limits, where I can do that and still talk to you, and break up my day a bit. So I won't get as much done in the day, but you'll still see what we are doing. Or on the alternatively, I just set you up in the corner and I just crack on and do the bathroom and don't talk to you. But I like to have this communication with you guys. Be cautious how much I put in this, because I need to remember I need to get this in the van, and which a full size wheelie bin. It's very heavy once full. Just put a little bit more in. Fucking hell, that's so tight. That's tight. Oh, there you go. Put your back into it, lad. Bingo. Na. Hey. Bingo. Anybody that's in the chat, Steve, Bobby, who else were there? Darryl. Yeah, Darryl. It's hard to read what you write, what your name is. Darryl. Anybody in the chat, are you all ready for Christmas? I tell you what, I might be ready for it mentally, as in I need a break, but physically, I've got 4 kids. I'm well not ready for Christmas. As you can imagine, I don't know how many kids you have, but in my house it is a very stressful day. It's fun, I want to change the world, but it is chaotic. We both have big families, and see both families on the same day. Chaotic, and we're having Christmas at home this year as well, so got the joys of cooking. I say I'm cooking. My partner will be cooking. I'll be the sous chef, should we call it. Going to be stripping that cylinder shortly. I've never actually stripped a cylinder before, so it should be fun. Should be fun. Oh, happy day. Honestly, the one thing I do not need is any more header tanks. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 one behind there. Yeah, well and truly don't need any more header tanks. In there. You're going to come off there. I'll do with that. Right, that's all. That's all of that sorted. Any more comments? No more comments as of yet. 4 people in the chat. If you haven't liked, please do smash that like button. It goes a long way. Right, said Fred. Anybody in the chat that does scrap, drop me a comment right now. Cylinder, is it worth it? Talking to a guy called Bobby earlier. He said it's worth it. Take it off, shave it off with a some sort of saw blade, and clean it all up. How far do you go? That has to be sparkling, or you just take the majority of it off? I need to take the connections off for the tap pins, the flow meters, the hot, the cold, and all that. What about the immersion heater? Do I need to take the immersion heater out as well? Let us know in the comments, please, while I make a start of doing this. I'll tell you something, I thought that was going to be a lot harder than it was going to be. Might come off very easily. I think now, what do I do with it all? No, please. Keep the bigger bits. Dustpan, but do for now. Right, put that down there out of the way for now. I'll get rid of that shortly. Anyone still here? Are we all in the comments still? Anyone else? Oh. That's awful stuff. Not in that eye again. It's already red enough. Right. So, do I need to take the immersion heater out of these? Do I need to take the tappings off the top of them and the copper? Let me know. What's the crack? What do I need to do? Usually I just take it as it is. I don't shade the jacket off. That's the first time I've ever shaved the jacket off it. So is it worth me taking the immersion heater out, the taps, tap connectors, the flow returns, and the cold tilt? I'll say that cap. The amount of caps I lose from scrap. I have this little club where I was taking stuff off. I save me cap ends and any fittings that are worth saving. While I'm waiting for you to reply to that, because no one's replying and answering my question, I'm just going to nip to the van and go grab another small tub of scrap, which is in there, which can be sorted out, and then we can look at getting it in the van and go and get it weighed in. Best mate. Right, I have this little tub in the van, which I've got offcuts in my pockets, or small little bits I just throw into here. It builds up. Well, you know, you've got a whole toolbox worth of scrap, and that weighs a ton. If you're an apprentice, get a tub at home. When you're working, put the bits of scrap in your pocket. When you get home, empty it out. Over the year, you might get, even if you didn't sort that out, you might get 50 quid or so. You might get a little bit more, I don't know. Maybe, I bet you get 50 quid for a full tub of one of these. Because it weighs an absolute ton. If you can hear kids screaming in the background, don't be worried. It's a school behind. It's not. I'm not no kidnapper or like that. I think kids are playing out in the field behind at the school. That is not coming off there. Going in there. Can't be arsed. Bullshit. So a lot of this in here will actually be clean copper, because obviously it's just little bits of offcuts that I've not used on jobs. So get it in there, you might as well. Plenty of brass. Loads of them. Why shower companies still send these with showers, I don't know, because I don't know anybody that actually uses them. They're the most useless bit of kit you could possibly use in a shower. If you're going to use one of the PL8 plates or the second fix kits, yeah, but not them. Why would you have a backplate elbow in the wall and then you've got to wind that in and get it to the right level measurement with the other one? It's a ball ache. Just throw them in the bin, put them in the scrap pile, because that's where they belong. Brass. Brass. Uno, dos, tres. Scrap. I'm the scrap man. I'm the scrap man. That in there. That in there. Cannot be arsed, but. Right, look at that. Fitted. 1, 2 caps. Put in the waste. There's nothing wrong with them caps on there. Take them off. Save them. Use them next time. And then come off, you bastard. I'm the scrap man. There you go. If you hold your grip to spanner the right way around, it tends to work. There you go. That in there. That in there. Clean. What's that? That's a spout off a tap. there. More of them. Honestly, if you've been watching since the beginning, you'll have seen I've had so many tap connectors. I do a lot of tap swaps, to be honest. And I hate reusing that sort of tap connector. I just put flexi on. Or if it's accessible, a compression tap connector. People are born, you shouldn't use tap connect, you shouldn't use flexis. Suck your mum's nipples. That's what I say to that. I'm the scrap man. Can't get that off there. Try and get the compression off. If not, all going in the brasserie. Can't be arsed scrap pile. Again, I'm not using the grips the right way around. And I'm wondering why I can't get it off. Oh, it's just damaged weakling. Batman. Brass. Scrap man. I think I'm losing the plot. I think the copper oxidization of the copper's going to my head. Scrap, 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 scrap. He shoots, he scores. Flux brush. Why is there a flux brush in there? Finally, it's out. Right, let's go and get that fitting off of there. Another man's rubbish is another man's treasure. That's what I got told as a kid. Scrappy, scrap, 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 scrappy, scrap, scrap. Ah! Oh, just nipped myself. That hurts. Ugh. Skibbity-dibby-dibby sounds. Made in that. There we go. Said Frank. Clean, scrap, clean, scrap, scrap, scrap. Right, well, that's cardboard. Scrap cardboard. Why is it cardboard in there? Clean. Brasserie. Brass. Skibbity sounds. Drop us a comment. Got any questions? Let us know. Want to talk about what you're doing for Christmas? Just drop us a comment. I'll talk about whatever you want me to talk about. Mouthful of dirty water then. I've passed caring what goes in where now. I've passed it. I am really past it. Hang on there. He shoots, he scores! Clean. Dirty. Brass. 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 I'm the brass man. Another cap, which I've wasted for however long. You can be used again, my friend. You in there. Can we get this off? Of course he can. Of course you can, Charlie. Skibidi sounds. Let's get rid of this plastic. Plastic! We know how much you all love plastic and plumbing. Plastic plumbers! Fuck-a-doodle-do it. Fuck-a-doodle-do! Fuck-a-doodle-do! Put it in with that. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. I don't care. I love it, love it, love it. Skibidi sounds. Only 3 in the chat. Come on. Share to your friends and your family. And all that malarkey. Still waiting for an answer on my cylinder. Anyone do scrap? Want to answer me a question? Drop us a comment. Drop us a thumbs up in the comment if you're going to answer a question for me. Or am I just being an absolute loser still talking to a camera in my garage? Are we separated out there so we get the scrap side? Guys gonna go, shouldn't have fucking bothered, you brought it all together. Time we on anyway, 25 to 1. Cooking on gas, Katjava. All clean. Cooking on gas. Come watch me on your lunch break, I said. Where are all the Instagram fans now? I think I'm losing the plot. Skibidi. Skibidi. Sound. Oh, look at all that brass. Unos. Shot 1 done. And he messed it up. We do it. Wonder if I've even hit 100 people watching me. He shoots his goals. Skibidi sounds. Upside your head. I said, oops, upside your head. I said, oops, upside your head. I said, oops, upside your head. It's not what I work, call it. Not on a week. Oh, camera. Thank you, Billy. Maybe you're doing buzzing. Buzzing! Potentially a new deal coming with another company. Can it wait, like? Can he wait? So my van's parked out with drive out there. And there's been a few naughty boys around recently, should we say that? Or girls. Not indiscriminative, are we? We have female burglars as well as male burglars these days. Ding, 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 ding. Scrap, clean. Anyone that does scrap does brass pipes, brass fitting, sorry, go in the same scrap pile as brass taps. Because I only weigh in like once a year. When it comes to the next year, I can never remember how they weigh it in. I'm sure they put the brass taps on with the brass fittings. It makes sense. All brass. I'm just thinking, if I put them two together, then I don't have to carry as many tubs down with me. I need to stop drinking these. I think it's these that are giving me really bad heartburn. The last 2 days, wow. But probably should stop drinking them anyway. They're really bad for you. Well, we've got 4 people watching. 6 thumbs up. Well, I'm not sure if this has been a success filming on here or not. I suppose we'll never know. But I want to stay loyal to YouTube. I thought about going to Instagram more, do more lives on Instagram, but I prefer the people on YouTube, to be honest. There's a lot of shall we say, fake people on Instagram, where on YouTube it seems to be a lot more real. There's a few people on Instagram that use you to get places or achieve things, and then before you know it, they barely speak to you anymore because they've moved on to the next person. I hope the person who thinks it's them thinks it's them. Clean, 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 clean.
What it is, the rest of that probably not worth separating.
That point of scrap where you just had enough. You just want it all to be done now. Just had enough. I thought I had some lead, but I must have scrapped it last time.
No, definitely no lead. Definitely no lead. Right, so
Immersion here. Got to be someone in the chat who's watching. Should I remove the immersion heater from this before I go and weigh it in? Come on. Must be someone there. Them. Do I need to remove the taps for the cylinder? For the top of the for the hot water, the cold, the flow and returns as well? Do they need removing? Must be someone that can answer me that question in the chat.
right. I'm gonna.
While I'm waiting for someone to answer that, decided big old tub to take such a little down in. So that will do. Frankly, sick of seeing these. Pour all that into there. That can go in there as well. So like that. Go in there for now. And then hopefully this is metal. Bonus. I'm going there. Get rid of that over there. Keep that inside for now. Has anyone replied to my question? Anybody even in the chat still? What have we got? 8 people. Right. Anyone in the chat? Cylinder. Strip the jacket. Is it worth taking the immersion heater out? And is it worth cutting out the taps, the hot, the cold, the flow and return? Somebody in the chat must know the answer to this for scrap. Is it worth sorting it out or not? Let me know. Come on. Give me the answers. I give you the question, give me the answers. Don't think it makes a difference, only if you want to know the actual weight. Dagasman 360. I'm not right asked for the actual weight of it. I know taking the jacket off does a little bit. What I'm going to do, I think, because I can't be arsed really cutting the squares out of the top, is I'm going to cut the immersion heater out because I've got a feeling that might be worth taking out. Or do we leave it in? Ciao a tutti. Daniel, whatever your name is, Danielle, ciao. I don't know what a tutti means. Yeah, a tutti. But ciao. Not ciao means. Just look on here. You stop being lazy, Macaulay, and go get your snip. You snip with that. Now. Let's have a play around with it. I don't really know what I'm trying to achieve here, but I don't really know what I'm doing. You like the world oldest hammer? Probably older than me, this hammer. Wasting my time. Absolutely wasting my time with that. Change the battery and then let's just fucking cut it out already. what I was wanting to achieve. Did. One immersion here. Another comment. Didn't see that other comment. Safety squint, as always, and that's why my eyes are as red as it is. Got something in it earlier, and I think it's come out. It don't hurt as much as it was, but yeah. Oh, I can't use my torch. I need a torch. I need a torch. I'll be back. Just like that, I'm back. Let's have a look. For a cylinder, it's fairly clean. Let me see if I can show you. Let me have a look. Let me get you off here. Can I spin this round? If I press that button, does it spin right? It does. Let's have a look, see if it'll show you. You can see exactly what it looks like inside. You've got your flow and your oil. So your flow comes at the top, goes all the way around, heating the water on the side. That's what heats hot water up on a cylinder. So yeah, pretty interesting. Usually, the bottom of there is full of like a blue scale, which is lime scale. But in here is pretty clean, to be honest. I want to drop that in there because I won't get back out without cutting a hole in it. So yeah, interesting. Sometimes what happens as well, if you run your tap and you get like black water coming out your tap, it's because your coil's split, and this is where it splits. It mixes with your hot water, and then you get nice hot black water coming out your taps. It's not very pleasant. So plan of action, I think we'll take the nuts off there, and there, get them in there, and that is all stripped down as much as I want it to be stripped down. And then we've got a fair bit. We haven't got loads, to be honest. So that's our brazier there. Braiserie in there. Brass fittings. There's a pump. There's a motorised valve, which will probably they'll get taken out. Brass taps. Question is though, for anyone that knows, is it worth just mixing my brass fittings with my brass taps and showers and bits? Makes sense to, won't it? I think. That is all clean copper. So that's all. Should be the most expensive stuff. It's not very full. And then we've got this big wheelie bin here, which is full of just dirty. So it's got fittings, paint, and flux marks all over them. So there's no brass in there at all. Just copper. So I'm hoping that gets classed as dirty copper, clean copper, and then braiserie down there, which is just a mixture. Basically my lazy tub. But yeah, if anyone in the comments can answer my question, is it worth just tipping that into that tub rather than taking a lot of it down? Let us know, please. Much appreciated. And get you back up on the tripod. I'm going to wrap this up soon because I've been going on here for like 2 hours now. Get that on there. Still got plenty of these fisher plugs left over. 8 mils. Got some 6 mils under there, and then this tub here. It's full of 10 mil Fisher dual power plugs. I'd love to know how many was actually in that box because I ain't got a clue. I don't use 10 mil that often, but it should do me for the rest of my life. If you don't know the story behind that, it is earlier this year. Or was it last year? It might have been last year, actually. Yeah, it'd been last year. I won a giveaway from Fisher. I won 320,000 wall plugs. I've used a hell of a lot myself, give some out to friends and give a couple of giveaways. And then I sold a load as well. Made a pretty penny, should we say, off them as well. So if anyone wants any duo powers, let us know. I've got a few left that most of this I'm probably going to keep to myself now, to be honest. But if you wanted a couple of boxes here and there, let us know. Drop us a message, drop us a comment. Soon, I've heard a little rumour as well, you'll be able to DM on YouTube, so you can direct message me on YouTube, which will be good. I've always said it needs that so we can communicate better as creators and stuff. But yeah, going into the Christmas period, video-wise, we've got this week, we're going to have a review slash walkthrough video of a Hick micro camera, thermal imaging camera. Next week, we're going to be having I'm fitting a boiling hot water tap at my own house. So I'm taking the old council tap and sink out. So we're going to replace the sink, fit the unit underneath the sink. It's pretty tight under there. It's a 900 unit, I think it is. But the gas meter's under there as well. So it is tight. So I need to work out exactly how I'm going to pipe it up and what we're going to do. So there's that to do. That's next week. And then the week after, I'm not too sure. I think I might do a tool bag review. I bought a tool bag early at the beginning of this year to show you guys and use, and then do a review on it and a tool bag tour of it's a Velocity, no, not Velocity, Vito SC OTSC, I think it's called. It's the small open tote bag, which is perfect in my opinion for jobbing plumbing. I've used it for a while now. It doesn't hold loads of tools, but you can get a fair few in there, enough to do the job, or do like a tap swap, small maintenance job, swap a TRV, whatever. There's enough in there to do that. So yeah, got that coming up. Oh, and also, which in fact will probably be the week after rather than the tool bag tour. I don't know. See how it works. But I'm going to be racking the rest of my van out. So if you've been following the series of me racking my van out, I've done first of all, we did the van alarms, we did the roof rack, we did what else did we do? We did the false floor, so we built a false floor at the back of the van, and then the most recent one was we did the matting, and we made some alterations to the false floor as well, so that's done. So the next part, we'll be building the actual racking on the right-hand side, for our boxes to go into. Still in two minds whether just to do it at the back or whether to do the driver's side sliding door as well. I think I'm going to do it all. I think. We'll see. I don't know yet. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to line it out, but we are going to be building it ourselves out of 18mm ply. Got plenty of that left over, and I need to get some more and some other bits. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. The gas man, have a great Christmas and a happy New Year. Keep up the great content you are putting out. Always enjoy what you show. All the best, mate. Honestly, thank you for your support throughout the year, and for however long you've been watching. It does mean a lot. I wouldn't do this if it weren't for people watching. If you don't watch, I won't waste my time, because I won't want to waste your time. But I do thank you for wasting your time and watching me. It still blows my mind that people watch me on YouTube and message me on a daily basis. So yeah, much appreciated. So happy Christmas, and no, I keep saying that. I always do it wrong. Merry Christmas and a happy New Year to you and all your family, mate. It does. I hope you all have an amazing Christmas. Hope you're all well as well. So I think I'm going to wrap it up there. I've been going for like 2 hours and 10 minutes, and I'm pretty much done. No one's answering my question about them, so I'm going to get them done. Get it over to the scrap yards before it shuts at 4, I think it is. And then get it weighed in. So hopefully we get a pretty penny. I think if I can get 400 quid, I'll be happy. But we'll see. You never know. I always go with like a low ball in it, and then I get a little bit more, and I'm happy. But yeah, I need to find my EMR card as well. I always take my stuff to EMR. I used to take it to Infinity Metals, but they got bust. They got Bayless came in and shut the place down. Tin in from McDonald's now, which is strange, but okay. So yeah, enough of me babbling. Thank you everyone that has watched, that has liked. I'm going to be doing more YouTube videos, YouTube live, sorry, fitting bathrooms, doing general van talks and stuff like that. So please keep an eye out, hit the notification bell to get a notification when we do go live. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Sunday for another video, 6 PM. I'll see you all guys there. Thank you all for watching. And how do I close this down now? Do I press this X in the top corner? Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes, I do. Goodbye, peace, love you, Merry Christmas.